Okay guys, a very quick tutorial here just on how to import a library file from the MBED community. Okay, so like we said, these library files, there's code behind it, somebody's developed them and they've created nice and easy functions for us to use. Okay, it makes our coding a little bit easier. Now, MBED and Arduino and many microcontroller communities will share code easily. You can also create these library files yourself and post them onto the community as well. It's a fantastic resource and really develops, the coding and embedded systems as a whole. Okay. Now, somebody could have given you these library files by email, or send them to you, and you can still import them that way. But what we're just going to look at in this video is how to import them from the community within the Arduino or the MBED setup here. Okay. So all I'm going to do is, this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to import this text LCD, and I'll show you it now in a second. Actually, I just wanted to give some of the details, but that's okay. What we're going to do, look, we're just going to create a new program. Okay, I'm just going to call this task 16 because I'm going to need it in task 16. Again, we're just user standard. Okay, it's just the embed that we're using, and we're using the standard setup. It's always easier just to use the standard template because it will automatically bring in the embed library for me. And then it just gives me a main CPP file, okay, with a little bit of code in there, basic code. Now what I want to do is I want to import the LCD library file into this task as well. So what I do is I click on the task, because that's where I want to import it into here, okay? And what I want to do is I want to click import. So it gives us, you'll see I've already searched for it, but it gives us the import wizard. So this is embedded within the MBED compiler itself. We're looking for libraries. Okay, you could look for programs and other stuff people have done, but what we're looking for is the text LCD library. Okay, and it's just going to pop up the same thing again. Now look, there's plenty of people that have produced this. And remember, look, there's a lot of LCD displays out there, a lot of different types, different manufacturers. So some will work best for others. Now, Simon Ford, this is the one I'm looking for. You can see it's very highly used for 76,000 imports, so it's very popular. So we know it's probably going to work well. And then we know it's a 4-bit interface because we're using those 4 data pins connected to it. And this is the one that's been tested that works with our device. Okay, so it's from Simon Ford. You'll see it's probably the first one that pops up. And all we got to do then is just, once you've clicked on that, is click import, and it'll say, okay, this is where we're getting it from. We're just going to keep the same name, and yes, we're going to task 16. So we're going to import that in, give it a wee minute, and there it is. So you see it's importing all that stuff. So there's a .cpp file, there's a .h file in the background. It's all nicely in that folder, and then we can then go ahead and do our hashtag include, and we call it the text lcd.h file, and we'll do small h for that. Okay, because that's what we're trying to include, text lcd.h, and that's what we've done in the earlier one. Okay, so that's how you include additional library files into your setup from the online compiler within MBED.